The Russia-Ukraine conflict is getting tense, and the military situation around Bakhmut is increasingly difficult, according to President Volodymyr Zelensky, who reiterated his call on Monday for the West to send him F-16 fighter jets as the only way to advance.
Due such strikes, we need the aviation component of the air defense. Of course, I'm constantly in touch with our commanders. Special attention is paid to the situation in the east, especially in the Donetsk region. In the Bakhmut sector, the situation is constantly becoming more difficult. The enemy is constantly destroying everything that can be used to protect our positions for fortification and defense. Our soldiers defending the area around Bakhmut are true heroes.
Meanwhile, the Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Tuesday that Russia will use all the ways to defend its population and its lands from any threat.
We must respond to every threat to our national security, and we will use all necessary means for this. The activities of those who try to divide Russian society using separatist, nationalist, and neo-Nazi tendencies must be exposed and suppressed.
As for the nuclear file, it seems that Russia will not resume participation in the START nuclear arms reduction treaty with the US until Washington listens to Moscow's position.
The condition must change somehow. The conceptual attitude must change. The countries of the collective West, led by the United States of America, must change their conceptual attitude to their understanding of our country's concerns regarding its own security, as well to their understanding of the principle of indivisibility of security, meaning the security of one country cannot be ensured at the expense of the security of another.
A new threat on the conflict rises after Tuesday's report of the Russian Defense Ministry, in which Moscow says that the US is preparing a provocation in Ukraine using toxic chemicals.
On February 22nd, an influential American NGO held a conference on events in Ukraine. Speaking at the event, a former US ambassador to Russia, John Sullivan, said, and I quote,
Russian troops plan to deploy chemical weapons in the area of the special military operation.
We regard this information as an intention of the United States themselves and their accomplices to carry out a provocation in Ukraine using toxic chemicals.
The path to ending the conflict seems far away, as Ukraine says no talks will take place until Russia pulls back its troops from every Ukrainian state, while Moscow is not willing to give up on the regions of Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia and Kherson.